We are here. We made it. We're alive and well, presumably. Presumably, we, being everyone here, is alive and well. In today's live stream, I am going to I don't know, we're gonna make some sounds, and we're gonna fix some songs, and then we're gonna listen to them, and then we're gonna feel satisfied with our lives just like a little bit more. That's the goal. That's the goal that we're going for. Thank you, Mr. Leaky. This episode will be legendary. Okay, okay. You know, it's a high bar, putting a lot of pressure on me, but it's all right. I can handle it. Um, so I wanna make sounds, frankly, with a zebra. So I got my zebra squelch generator, which sounds like this. It's kind of crazy. Right now everything's randomizing. I just put a device randomizer on it. It's nuts, right? Right? It goes kind of crazy. And I was thinking maybe we can play around with like spectral resonators and stuff. Now, I don't understand the resonator too well, but let's turn off. Let's make this. That's the kind of sound I'm going for, right? But sounds kind of crazy. Don't make this. How the fuck? Frankly, I don't know how this works. Oh, I was playing notes that were really, really low. Okay, I see. So I imagine the spectral resonator. I mean, I could choose a number of harmonics. And so I imagine it's like a filter bank recreating it's like a vocoder, right? Probably. I've never actually really used a spectral resonator. So, spectral resonator, Ableton. Teach me about it. Come on, internet. Wow, 6 years old. I think it's just like a vocoder, basically. But it's using a filter. It's using a filter bank of bandpass filters, and that's making like a saw wave, and then we're using like envelope followers basically from the input sound. It's like modal synthesis, I guess. I guess modal synthesis vocoders are similar in some ways. Spectral resonator. Just give me what if I click this? Oh my god. Ableton spectral resonator manual. Yeah, I know. I'm big on actually reading the manual now. After I read the Zebra manual, turns out reading technical information can be kind of cool. You can learn stuff. Based on spectral processing, use spectral resonances and pitch overtones to add tonal character to any audio source. So I think it's just using a filter bank. You can highlight chosen frequencies of the resonating partials and alter their decay. How does normal resonator can we Can we sidechain input with a normal resonator? No, you cannot. Only with this one. Okay. Because a normal resonator sounds different, right? Right? This one, you can't really hear the input sound at all. This one colors the sound using delays, and then I think the spectral resonator uses a filter bank, but you can only really hear the resonances. Yeah, when MIDI mode is enabled, tune the frequencies of incoming MIDI notes. Yep. And spectral resonator, choose a MIDI from. It kind of just has like the same sound the whole time, unless there's some other parameters. Yeah, we can choose a number of harmonics. That's like the most we can do, I think, to change the timbre. Oh, there's stretch, and stretch is going to create like inharmonic shit, right? So if we have, all right, let's give like, I'm gonna stretch it. Now what is? Right, and that's just, yeah, that basically just collapses the signal down to the initial partial. Yeah, tunable comb filters, which is, yeah, just delay feedback. Spectral resonator is a bit different. Now, what does shift do? Let's find out what shift does. Transposes the input signal spectrum. Oh. It does not shift the spectrum of the actual effect, but rather the spectrum of the signal that is fed into the effect. How does it transpose it? What's the algorithm? I'm assuming it does something like complex mode or something that's like super destructive, but all that matters is the actual frequency spectrum, so it doesn't matter if it's destructive to like the phase of the input signal, because you end up just using the spectrum itself as a, like a map for the resonator. So that makes sense. Okay, chorus applies a triangle wave modulation for every partial. Moderate set to 0. This mode only modulates the amplitude. Wait, what does it modulate otherwise? Fucking the pitch? I see. That's pretty cool sounding. I am getting a phone call. Okay. The little rectangle buttons by the spectrogram are pretty fun to mess with. And Granular gets these washing machines low quality MP3 sounds. Yeah, I noticed that. I can't predict why they sound like that. Like, it's not making any sound right now. Whoa. that's the input thing. Like granular, I'm not hearing anything. So mod rate has to be up. Let's read about it. Wander uses random sawtooth waveforms as modulation source for each partial. Granular modulates the amplitude of all partials randomly using exponential decay envelopes. The partials are generated at random, and in this mode, the mod rate parameter affects the density. Okay. That's confusing, but sure. Okay, gotcha. I noticed that like the input source doesn't really matter too much for most of these modes. It colors it so heavily. Right? So we got like this guy. Yeah, it sounds just like a vocoder with the band width really, really low. Let's bounce this in place. And then let's like quantize it a little bit and then make it into drums. Why not? Why not? All right. Take care, Lucas. Thanks for stopping by. You're gonna go lurky mode. Gotta get sleep. Need to wake up 5 hours. Ooh. Good luck with that. Something like that. And I guess we have a song. We just made a song, right? Whoa there, buddy. Why did you do that? Don't do that, man. It's not really a song. It's kind of boring. It's got cool sounds in it. All right, I'm tired of it. Let's save it though, because it's kind of promising. We can maybe make this into a thing. Man, I'm tired. I'm feeling sleepy already. Wait, what day is it? Oh no, we're in February. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Da, 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 da. 03. Kind of promising. No. Wait. You know, yeah, kind promise. Fuck it. 86 BPM. Uses a bunch of weird modal synths and stuff. It is interesting. Okay, let's move on to man, I'm not feeling it. We'll make ourselves feel it. We'll be fine. Let's work on, I want to say, yeah, it's from 2023. This one. Yeah, it's this one. This one we want to work on. Trying to learn how to do like tritone substitution. I'm trying to just like do more substitutions in general and try to like build that in my vocabulary. Right? So like we play like a minor 1, right? And then we can play a major 6 chord, and then we can play a major 5 chord. That's a tritone substitution because we're going down a half step. Even though it's not necessarily dominant. I mean, it could be a dominant. Then we can go into a 1, right? Though technically, I feel like you can go from like damn near anything into a 5-1, right? We could play a 2 chord. I mean, that works too. But I think those all function as predominants technically, right? If I've been playing so much half sword, it is an issue. Yeah, I don't know. I guess yeah, anything that goes into a dominant chord is a predominant, right? So if you're doing a 5 of 5, that's a predominant, and if you're doing yeah, so a 5 of 5 would be a major 2 chord, right? Right? If we're going into minor, right? So it'd be 2, 5, 1. And if we want to do a tritone substitution, it would be 6, 5, 1. I guess that makes sense. It's just something, yeah, just like you're just different ways to target the 5, I guess. We could also do a 5 of the flat 2 chord and let the flat 2 chord be a predominant, right? I think that makes sense. And I think that would be the same thing, because a 5 of the flat 2 chord would be the flat 6. Why is Ableton still crashing? Please stop. Please stop. I guess I could try to make things mildly more entertaining. What? Show me the settings, brother, please. Please. We can do inputs, analog 1 and 2. There we go. And if we wanted to play actual dominant 7 chords, right? That makes sense. If we wanted to do a 2-5-1, but dominant. That makes sense. And if we wanted to do flat 6 into flat 2 into 1, right? Flat 6 is the 5 chord of the flat 2, and then flat 2 is the tritone substitution into 1. So that would just be... That's weird. I don't like that, really. I get maybe we have to really... So... That doesn't really work, I feel like. Unless I think I'm probably doing something wrong. Maybe I have to voice lead it better. Right, because the premise is what? A tritone substitution can replace any dominant chord, right? So if, right, so we have one, that's a tritone substitution. So we just have to play a 5 chord of this, which should be the flat 6. Oh, I wasn't playing the right chord. So flat 6 would be something like that, I think. That doesn't sound great. Not in the same way. It was probably a voice lead thing. So what are we doing? We're doing a flat. So we have, we're in C major. We'll play A flat major 7, which is that A flat major 7? Yeah. Into D flat major 7 into C major. And I just don't feel like that works. It's a voice leading thing, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Don't know. Right? We can also like spell it out with MIDI. I'm just like I want to understand fucking harmony a little bit better. I want to understand crazy ass jazz chords and stuff. I want to do funky, stupid, crazy non-diatonic harmony and wow the crowd, you know? You know what I'm saying? Let's get a lave table. Just down here real quick. Right? So what I'm trying to do is we need so if we're in C major, oh boy. Right? Let's make it a little bit harmonically rich. Right? So the idea is if we want to resolve to that, then we can do, well, one, we could do a 5 of 5, right? Which is a major 2 chord, and then we could play a 5 chord, and then a 1. Which is, did I do that right? Yeah. Right? And then the alternative is instead of a 2 chord, we can do, oh, I guess we should also make this dominant chords, right? It should be like that. Which, like, that makes sense. It sounds right. And the alternative is then we can do a flat 6 dominant 7. Which also works. And then the other thing I was trying to do that didn't sound like it worked, you should check out Modern Jazz Voicings from Berkeley Press. It's more about how to voice chords more than how to come up with chord progressions, but there's some gold. That sounds fucking right up my alley in terms of what I'm looking for. I will check it. Is it a book? It is a book. I keep buying fucking like synthesis and music theory and psychoacoustic books and then like reading 2 chapters of them and then just like not reading anymore. And it's a serious issue. I'm kind of concerned I'm going to do that again. But thank you for the recommendation. I will read reviews and whatnot. Yeah, there's something else that Max Coney recommended me that was specifically about voice leading and stuff. Because basically everything is voice leading, right? You should analyze some standards sometimes and figure out how they work. There are real book or fake book that have just have chords and melody up for hundreds of tunes. I mean, yeah, I've realized that like actually analyzing existing music is like the actual way to understand music because music is a thing, right? That you have to like think about and analyze. So I should do that. I mean, I don't really like the sound of jazz standards really, but I should just do it anyways. Just make myself like the sound of it, right? It's workbook. Oh, that sounds cool. Okay. God, they're gonna make me have to know how to read sheet music, aren't they? I mean, that's a good thing. I need to do that for realsies. I'm slowly improving. Okay, so the other thing I was trying to play that I thought sounded like shit, and maybe I just wasn't doing the voice leading right, was a flat six into a flat two dominant seven chord. I don't think I'm not doing this. Let's just copy. Wait. Okay. Flat six, which is gonna be this guy, into a flat two, which is the tritone sub for C major, right? Now we can just like try to voice lead this. And I mean, yeah, that works. It sounds the fucking same, pretty much. So I guess it's just like a voice leading thing, probably why I thought it sounded bad, right? Because flat six into flat two into C major. Yeah, I guess. Maybe I'm like pausing too much to think about it. So you'll start liking when you heard him a bunch. They also get reinterpreted in so many ways. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. You kind of get coerced into liking it. It does make sense. Now I don't necessarily want my tunes to sound super jazzy, but I do. I need to learn it. I need to learn. I want to learn the techniques. You know. Yeah, I don't really like. Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense, and that checks out with like most fucking genres and things I've studied. The real book is 99% 251s, so if you get those, you get jazz standards. Sounds like you want more of that modal stuff. I do like modal stuff a lot. I guess like I mean like I can like improvise pretty freely, like modally, just switching around parallel modes and whatnot and doing key changes and I don't know, just like it's pretty intuitive there, right? You know, I can noodle around in C major and then switch to Mixolydian and then switch to G major because that's the parallel thing. And then I don't know, that all feels like super intuitive to me, but I guess I want to like figure out more strict harmony stuff. It feels like there's this impossible to do, I don't know, magic trick with fucking harmony and chords that I'm like not fully grasping yet, involving I don't know, functional harmony and whatnot. I mean, my understanding of functional harmony is you just do 2 5 1s pretty much. It's just like, oh, everything goes to a 5 and the 5 goes to a 1. Like that's kind of what that's all about, but it's just talked up so much. I don't know. And the I had a piano lesson for I've been having piano lessons recently, which has been pretty cool. And we're just like going over some like jazz concepts and looking at songs where it appears in. And I want to learn more about tritone substitutions because I just want to learn more about substitutions, fives of fives, predominant, whatever. And the main song example that we looked at was Toxic by Britney Spears, where technically it's a series of tritone substitutions in a row, but they're just going down half steps in major chords. Right? It just does something like that, but the lead vocal will dance on the whatever, the flat seven of each of the chords. Right? And like that's pretty cool. But I guess there's multiple ways of like analyzing that. It's like you can think of it as, oh yeah, it's a bunch of tritone substitutions happening. You can also just think of it as like it's just chords descending chromatically and that happens to sound good. I don't know. I guess the fact that they're descending chromatically, or the fact that they are technically tritone substitutions, is why them descending chromatically really works in that case. Like it probably wouldn't work out well if you were ascending, right? You can't really just like ascend. Kinda, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's all these like concepts that I'm like learning, and I'm like, for sure it works there, but then I try to apply it in a slightly different context and just completely falls apart. I'm like, okay, is that the concept that's failing? By the way, June, links don't work in YouTube chat because YouTube is stupid. So if you have a video recommendation, just like type the title in or something. Um, but anyways, I don't know. Some of these concepts come up where they explain it as like, oh yeah, this is a tritone substitution into that, and then like I try to apply a very similar concept in a slightly different way, and it completely just falls apart, which makes me think, okay, maybe it's not the concepts that they told me that was doing the thing, and maybe it was just like the raw thing itself that sounds good, and you're trying to justify it and cram it into a box. If that makes sense, I don't know. I have no idea. Here, I'm gonna get some water real quick, but I'll start playing the song.
Like this. What makes a chord sound interesting?
I hate it here. God damn it. I did the thing. I don't know what I was saying. I said I also like Signal's music studio as a music theory YouTuber dudes. Though I haven't watched any of his videos in a while, but I felt like he was good at explaining concepts and also backing up what he's talking about with popular songs that are doing the thing. Where's the resonance coming from? It's just that. Do I have another? Oh, is it you? Oh, we can just put put Soothe on the reverb bus. That'll fix everything. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of like jazz songs that are so heavily like memed. I guess I'm just not in the know. I'm just like, for sure, yeah, that sounds like jazz. I don't get the fascination. This mix is kind of a mess. Honestly, just the main issue is the piercing resonances at like 1 kHz. The main issue is just this drop here, this whole bit. I'm literally just slamming you with 1 kHz the whole fucking time, right? And it's like I can't just cut that out because that's the sound. That's the point of the drop. So I don't know. It's a really delicate balancing act because I just remember I played this at a show a few months ago, and at least for me, where I was positioned in the DJ booth and where the speakers were, that shit hurt so fucking bad to listen to. And I was even turning down the mids on the fucking console when, my god, when I played it. I'm in California. I live in the Bay Area near San Francisco. Pretty active in the like Santa Cruz-ish music scene area. And I'm playing my very first show out of state in Denver in like 1 week. Yeah, 9 days. Yeah, 9 days. So very excited about that. That's why I'm working on mixing down these songs because I want them to be in a playable state for the show. Yeah. It sounds fine in headphones. It sounds a little bit worse in on my barefoots. It's just kind of hard to tame because it's just like a whole collage of sounds at like every fucking part of the frequency spectrum, and it's kind of busy. But I think it's fine. Really, the only real issue with this song is just this section here. Maybe the secret is I just have to turn it down a little bit too. I don't know. Let's just turn it down. You know what? Let's be, because we already did a bunch of shit to try to fix the section. Let's turn it down by 0.8. I know, crazy. Little moves, and then let's save the project file, and then we'll listen to this later, and we'll judge if that sounds good enough or not. It's just kind of hard. It's just a little bit hard to tell because it's a finicky element. It's really piercing, but it's also the main thing. And like I don't know, it might sound fine in my room on my monitors, but like it might still hurt fucking people's ears when they're listening to it on like a giant rig. So it's kind of hard to predict that. just because like I feel like the threshold between not loud enough and way too loud, it hurts my ears. It's so small. Or maybe it's not as small as I think. Maybe I could just turn it down a lot more than I think. I don't know. I do not know. Um, let's go back to this song. Let's see how this guy sounds now. You grew up in the Bay, you're just in Denver about a month ago. Okay, okay. Sounds like I'm just trailing right behind you by about a month. Okay, so yeah, what were we doing on the piano? I'm trying to figure out. Also, I don't think I think my mini meters wasn't even showing the right project the whole time. Yeah, it was set to be in from my. Right. I don't know. Use notes and rhythms to make music that is pleasing and inspires movements. It's the goal, it's the dream. I fucking love Dorian. Sounds so good. So good. Everything's crashing. It's very annoying. That one. That is the one that I want. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so we were trying to do substitutions. So we can do like a 1 into major 2, 2 major, into 5 major, which is back into 1. Except I fucked that up. I can't play. Help. That makes sense. Okay. I feel like, yeah, if you definitely need to do the actual dominant 7 thing. No, how's it go? Almost. Fuck me, dude. It's close enough. Okay, we have the song. There's an intro. It's, sounds. I don't like the synth in the intro. Let's tune this. That's supposed to be an E. Yes, that's an A. We need to tune it up. No. Up one. It's a beat. Wait, what? Oh, kill me. It hurts. Oh my god, make it stop. There we go. There we go. There we go. It's in tune. Okay. Holy. Nice. And then let's. Why is. Why is the additive synth out of tune? That's not right. Hold, did I find a bug? Did I find a bug? C, and then additive synth. It gets hella flat. Is it just like a, it's probably just a microtonal thing. Let's turn off microtones. Huh? Me turning this on and off isn't changing anything? Okay. If I turn this off. What the fuck? I'm hitting Control Z. There we go. Okay, apparently when you switch Zebra into an additive synth mode, it gets flat. I don't have any oscillator effects on. I have nothing on. Is it because I switched the tuning thing? No. That's concerning. Okay, let's turn this on. Whatever, additive synth mode. And then this should be playing a C, which it's not, right? So I move up 3. Oh, I know. Oh, I see. They removed the fucking detune knob. I was using, okay, what's up, Gordon? I was using the detune knob to tune this to my project file on wavetable mode, and I was switching it to additive. And additive doesn't have a detune. So I can do it, I have to do it here. Gotcha. Because it'd have to be SVC. Oh no. Okay, don't. I learned my lesson. Don't use the detune knob. Don't use that. Use the actual pitch knob, which makes sense. You don't want to obviously you want to use the main pitch knob. Yeah. Yeah, basically. Yeah, I was just using the unison knob as a detune thing for a mono voice, which is dumb. Anyways. Whoa, no. I just wanted to have random harmonics. Thank you. And then with random harmonics, let's then wavefold it, and it'll probably sound kind of unpredictable and crazy every time. And then let's go down an octave. Yeah. The main pitch knob on the oscillator would work as well. Yeah. No, I should here, I'll just for consistency's sake, I'll make that, and then that should be up for cool. And then let's put envelope number 2 on you. Thank you. And then scope. Ow, my neck hurt. Why my neck hurt? Yeah, I like this one a lot. This is I don't know. We're in 17 tone equal temperament. It was inspired initially by E-Course, and then I don't know, it switched up directly. sputtery bass. Here, I'll show you what I did with it. Wait, which one? This one probably. The little sputtery bit is mostly like we have this guy. It's just a auto filter going all crazy with the left and right out of phase. Right? Just like a little layer of that. I wanted to spice it up and make the downbeat a little bit more impactful and change it up from this section. Right? So anyways, these chords here I still think are dog water. Just the timbre of it. I don't know. There was an earlier mixdown of this where the mixdown wasn't good, but the chords sounded great and distorted in like just the right way. So maybe we give like a little bit of harmonics here. Down an octave. And then I don't need that. And then noise it. What is the actual sputtery bass made out of? It's a whole thing. It's kind of hard. It's a long. I made like a whole fucking video on how to make these sounds on my Patreon. But it involves feedback delay lines and creating artifacts using weird nonlinear distortions and reverbs and limiting the shit out of the sound such that when the reverb or the delay disappears, the nonlinear distortion creates weird ass artifacts that you bring up with a limiter. You get this. And a lot of the sounds actually were made with chorus ensemble stacks. So it involved a bunch of stuff, but like one of the bits there, like here we could just take this little bit, whatever this is. We'll just take that, right? Oh, you're on my Patreon? Sick. Awesome. It's the one, it's called like feedback delay lines and distortion or something. Or distortion. It's got distortion in it. It's a video. Yeah, and it explains how to make these sounds in particular. Anyways, also chorus ensemble stacks. Basically, chorus ensemble, it's a chorus rack, and then you just stack a bajillion of them. So like normally, you know, you get some shit like this, right? You can get, it creates like some tremolo. You know, it's a bunch of delays doing weird shit. You can do high feedback. Sounds nuts on its own, and then you stack a billion of them. Wait, let me just hit Command Z a bunch because that's easier. And then you can get crazy with it. Right? It's pretty nuts. Let me put a limiter on this because I'm about to blow my fucking ears out, and I don't want to do that personally. You can also change modes to ensemble mode. Hello? It's... Why? Why is it so quiet? Is it processing on this group? It doesn't look like from my oscilloscope that there's a DC offset. Oh, there's DC offset. Okay, so like we can remove the DC offset by doing that. Yeah, basically. That's basically it. And then something else you can do is you can take the other remaining 20% of cool sound design is randomizing all the knobs and not actually doing anything deliberate yourself. So we could put a device randomizer on you, and then let's just turn off the mode one. Now we have like, let's just keep like duplicating this bit over. And let's just like duplicate a bunch of OTTs. So like notice it's staying at, there's like a release on it, but all the OTTs are bringing it all the way up. They're bringing the noise floor all the way up to the ceiling. And then it's just making it super loud, and then the limiter is keeping it stuck at its ceiling. And so basically, normally it would decay all the way out to silence, and at some point when it's like minus 60 or minus 90 dB, lower than the input like original signal, at some point it drops off to nothing, right? Because it's like a digital signal, right? Digital means made out of ones and zeros. So therefore, there is a point where it's quantized, right? So there's a point where there's a sample, the amplitude is like a single sample, and then at the next point, the amplitude goes to 0, right? So it drops off from a number to 0, which if you limit and boost the shit out of it, that number can be maximized to, 1, right? The entire waveform, and then it'll still go to 0. So you can get really, really weird effects when you do that. So if we take, we have all these crazy effects going into this, and then going into the OTT a billion times. Let's try. I'm trying to remember if the order matters. We can take a saturator. You can set this to wave shaper mode, and we can like make it really curvy and weird. All right. So basically, we're creating crazy non-linearities. It should look curvier. You should look. Wait. There we go. There we go. We're creating like a bunch of crazy non-linearities, right? When it goes down to 0. Right, as it's shrinking down, and we're boosting the shit out of it. Right, and you're just getting like super crazy shit. Let's put. I'm trying to remember. I think if we put a delay right before it. Maybe it's right after. Weird. We just keep getting the same thing again. Let's put the saturator at the end. Interesting. Let's do that. Okay, it wasn't the expect I was expecting, but it is still pretty crazy, right? Um, anyway, it's like anyway, stuff like that. That's the kind of stuff I was doing to create these crazy sounds. So these sounds here, and these were just like the best of the best. I like recorded it for like 10 minutes and I got this shit. And you can even see in the spectrogram, the spectrogram completely disappears. It's because at certain points, it's completely out of phase. So that's something I have to be mindful of. So like set it to only left only. Right, if I make it mono, it's going to become, it's just going to mute at certain points. Right, so that whole bit is 180 degrees out of phase. Anyways, yeah, that's how I made those sounds, sort of. I more explicitly explore it in the Patreon video. Y'all should give me money on Patreon. Thank you. Um, and then, yeah, there's a bunch of processing, and I make it super beefy. So we have, right, you can even hear where that initial, that little sound, the initial sound at the beginning of that came from. It's also, yeah, we have the sputtery autofilter. And then I'm also using my stereo filter swap delay thing, which creates a formant filter. I can't remember why the sound source ended up being out of phase. It was something about when I did that sound design session to begin with. Some of the effects I was using was creating out of phase. Oh, I was using feedback delay lines, and then when doing the feedback delay lines, I would like invert the polarity at like different points, and it ended up creating weird out of phase stuff. So you can create your own custom delay lines where you have you have a signal that gets sent back into itself and gets delayed by a little bit, and then you can apply an effect every time. So like you can have a signal go back into itself and then invert polarity and then go back into itself and then invert polarity again, offset a little bit. And that's going to end up creating a different sounding like Karplus-Strong synthesis thing, right? Stuff like that. And so you can have the signal go into itself and then have the chorus ensemble stack, the thing I just showed you, applied to it, and then it goes back into itself over and over and over again. You could put any effect you want in there and shit like that. That's how you get crazy sounds. Yeah, it was something like that. Also swapping. You can send in the signal, swap sides, send it in, swap sides again. It keeps swapping and unswapping, and it creates weird width if you put in something that's already wide. I don't like this. Recorded out this pad. I wanted to try to bring in like a higher transpose. How I bring these elements in. I mean, I do like how these come in from being reverbed out, right? but I don't like, everything's too muted here. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. That is the part where the baby goes. You're right about that. I can agree with that. That's kind of nice. I thought I was gonna be cheeky with it, like, stuttering a little bit, but maybe it doesn't sound that great. That's better, I think. Okay, cool. Song is sounding better, probably, maybe, I think. I don't know. I don't really know what I changed to it. Um, I think it sounds better. I think I improved on the song, probably. So that's good. Yeah, it's probably pretty good. That was gonna be the next tipper. Thank you. Does TNT? Diz TNT. Kind of want to check out this song. Um, I think I'm a little scared to try to play this one live, so it might be stupid to work on this right now because I gotta work on music that I know I'm gonna play. Um, but maybe if I could get it sounding really saucy, I can get it to work. Problem is, the song is in 5/4, so I gotta make like if I really want it to be DJable, I need to make an intro that's in 4/4 and an outro in 4/4. I left I left Titper in the Duts long ago. It's funny. Yeah, no one's gonna be the next Tipper. It ain't happening. That's a once in a lifetime generational thing. What was the fucking name of the thing? Oh, it was the green one. It's called Green something. But I don't know. The like my music is absolutely totally inspired by and I'm totally biting on Tipper like kind of constantly. But I don't know. The goal is not to be the next Tipper, it's to be the on my own thing, I suppose. And that should be everyone's goal. However, I mean, if I can make music as good as Tipper, then I'll still be pretty fucking happy. Not another shitty Tipper. He probably gives strippers GHB to give his fans. What? That sentence doesn't even make sense. As soon as I was born, gotcha. I mean, yeah, like there's definitely like an artistic anxiety about like biting. Oh my God, we got bots in the chat, we got trolls in the chat. Everything's going to shit at the same time. Um, there's definitely like an artistic anxiety, I suppose, on like, you know, not developing your own sound or like riding the coattails or trying to bite someone else's sound. I think I'm past that point at this point. I think I definitely my music sounds like me and I'm going in unique directions, at least regarding like, I don't know, where I'm going with like microtonal stuff. I'm trying to like push boundaries in different directions that aren't really being considered in that scene. You know, I feel like there's a little bit too much uh perhaps a little bit too much like producer incest of people being inspired by each other in ways where we need some like outside influence, you know, like everyone's trying to sound like resonant language, everyone's trying to sound like Tipper, which is like they're good, you know, so like it's not bad to want to sound like them or learn how to sound like them, but it shouldn't be your end goal. Your end goal should be take the things that you like from them and then make something novel and unique from that, right? That's the dream right there. How do I ban this bot? Oh, this now. Okay, get out of here. Get the heck out of here. Okay. All right, this song I probably need to make a 4/4 intro. Yeah, we'll see. levels are so fucked on here. I do not recall the levels being this fucked before. It's so, oh my god, I boosted by 10 decibels. What the fuck? Okay. I did? You know, I did know that. Okay, I like this bit here. The levels on all the instruments are kind of fucked. Actually, Okay, so we already got the chimes. We got the chimes, we got a steel drum. We need more like exotica elements, right? Like what are what can we put in that like well what else is on the island? You know? I mean often they sample like birds and animals and stuff. I don't know. I don't think this fits a birds and animals vibe necessarily, but like what are other tropey things? Yeah, and like exotica music, I guess. There's this like wooden kind of the croaky like wooden frog croaky shaker things, you know? I think we need oh fuck. I have so many ideas. Wiro. Okay, thank you. Does need marimba. There's a lot of vibraphone, marimba, and stuff. I think I have like a kind of emulation of a xylophone or vibraphone in here at some point. Not really though. Yeah, not really. We just have steel drums just appear for a second. Um yeah, castanets. Marimba makes more sense. I think the trope is vibes. Uh wait, I think the trope is vibes for some reason. Like I feel like marimba doesn't quite fit in this. I'm trying to think of what else would be on the island, you know? There's a lot of slide guitar, chimes, a lot of vibraphone, xylophone, marimba. Um Exotic mood? What? What is this? I didn't even know this was an album. It's all synthesized? I have no idea. Whistles, lots of whistles. Yeah. Taste of India. Where's Goonie Birds? This one. This one slaps. Fucking banger. Cuica is sick. I do. I feel like Cuica's not on an island though. I mean, you know, the racists from the 40s and 50s that were making Exotica would totally just put a Cuica on it because it sounds islandy enough. So yeah, that fits. That fits. I do like I like the piano fucking like arpeggiating down all super crazy. Where is it? Where is it? We just heard it. There. Is that even? That's not even a piano. That's just like fucking wind chimes. Um, but or I don't know, something like it. Well, we're in 39 notes per octave. Here, let's get something kind of chimey. And it's probably like a crazy fucking additive thing, right? So let's just go 3 inputs. It's probably like on. It's probably doing some shit like that. Then these all have to have like big release. I mean, that kind of does the thing. It's a little crazy. And then maybe we'll like make different sections. Yeah. This is how we do it. This is how we do it, folks. We'll take different sections and we'll squeeze it on the timeline a little bit. We'll just go like, yeah, you're like that, and then you're gonna be kind of like that, and then we'll go, actually, you're kind of, and then that goes there, and that's like. I mean, we already have fucking chimes. I'm just synthesizing my own. I think we can cut it there. I already had chimes in the thing. I listened to Exotica music and I was like, this needs chimes, and I made more fucking chimes. This sound needs to be fatter. That's pretty cool. Right. Maybe I remove the last steel pan. Maybe we remove all the steel pans. Yeah, that's a good song. It's pretty good. Yeah. Maybe get rid of, I'm thinking maybe I get rid of the Foreman filters over here. I mean, I like that, but it's just... Alright, let's add, we need better layers for this. Let's add another kind of chimey, sparkly. Right, you, microtune, 39, Edo. Yep. Yep. Mm. It's in from B, and then this guy down. There we go. There we go. And then we wavefold it. There we go. Whoa. Oh, this needs to be a sine wave. Right. It's kind of a crazy sound. octave up, it's like way. Oh, it's because of this cutoff. Right. Hmm. So fucking stupid. Like what a 4 against 5 polymeter kind of thing, it's sort of a polyrhythm. How do I do that without MIDI? What's the easiest way to do that? What's the easiest way to do that? Is it just like that? Yeah, that's how you do it. Here, just for this section here. Let's make this section here, that. Wait, it doesn't... Why didn't it... Here, you... There we go. There we go. Yeah. This is fucking nuts. Yeah. We need one more layer here because it's kind of a repeat of the previous section, just to really make it hyphy. I don't know, just another operator. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, it sounds fucking awesome. I mean, I just keep mixing down and making the last section better when really it's the first section that needs work. Neat. What are you? I don't know what this is. I don't know. I don't know. We're in 5/4. Some funny fucked up breakbeat juke thing. There's a lot of snares. We're in 5/4. It's microtonal. We're in 39 notes per octave. I want to say something breakbeat, kinda. I don't know. I don't know what I would call this. There's not really much dance music made in 5/4, and definitely not its own genre. I feel like there's not enough of it to make a genre of it with style. This shit's nuts. This is a good fucking song. Yeah, yeah, this is sick. Yeah, very, very cool groove. Very much unlike anything else I've made. Yeah, 5/4 is sick. I feel like 5/4 at this BPM, like, it doesn't really feel weird at all, you know? Okay, this section here with the polyrhythm kick drum, it's kind of crazy. Okay, I mean, okay, if I mix the song, I could just echo out here and then just like bring in another song because this is kind of crazy. It's kind of impossible to directly mix this into a 4/4 song. Like even if I make this go into a 4/4 section, I don't know, the whole thing's fucking nuts. So I think just a big echo out into something else would be pretty cool. And then we just need a way to mix into it, frankly. How do we mix into this? I would have to make this section. We'd have to insert time signature change, insert time signature change. And we'd have to make this one edit time signature. This is now 4/4. And then we would have to like delete that. And then delete that. I have to like rewrite this section over here. I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna leave this as is because I'm done producing. I think. And calculate the tempo of the 4 instead of the tempo of the 5. Yeah, and I could try to figure out what song would beat match with it well and doesn't sound too terrible in the outro. Right? How do you calculate that? We're in 5/4 and we're gonna go into 4/4. The 4/4 song is 5/4 times slower. So we're at 100 BPM. So it'd be 100 times 4/5. So it's 4/4 and 80 at 80 BPM. Do I have any 80 BPM songs? What songs do I have that are exactly 80 BPM? These are all terrible songs. 80 BPM. I never make anything at 80. It's always like 85, 90, 75, 78, 83. But like I never do 80. It just doesn't happen. I think oh, I know one song, I'm pretty sure. What is it called? This one's 83. God damn it. Why not? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I think no, I think they're all like 83. That one's 86. Fuck. No. Is this one 80? This one might be 80. I don't know. I don't know if it's 80 or not. But I'm probably not going to play this one because I think it's unfinished. Also, it's like a down tempo thing. Yeah, it's like 83. God damn it. The premise can work. Premise can work. I have to fuck, but I don't have any songs at 80, so I can't be much into it. Yeah, this would defeat the audience. For sure. Can I go the other way around too? Can I mix? Can't I bring something? No, I don't think I can. I'll just echo out something and then bring this in and fade it in. And then I'll echo that out and fade in something else. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. But yeah, this one I want to finish. I want to finish this one up and get this very playable. I think I just need to work on, frankly, the first section. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe try to emphasize the downbeats a little bit more. I don't know. Just make sure it's like danceable for the normies. I don't know. I feel like I could get down to it. It is a 5-minute long song. It's 5.5 minutes long. No, it's 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes long. And I'm talking about playing the entire thing through. There's just a scary amount of time in the off chance that it sounds like shit, or I scare everyone and they can't dance to 5/4. No, they can fucking deal with it. I'm gonna scare them. Why not? Why not? Okay, okay, okay. I'm ending the stream. Stream is it's ending now. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. I hope you dug it. I hope you appreciated it. I'll be back in the near future to do the same thing over and over again. So you can look forward to that. All right. Well, yeah, this was fun, and I'm heading out. Thanks for watching, y'all.